Several years ago, this was an army barracks but was later changed to a referral hospital, now known as Rift Valley Provincial Hospital. But it seems once the army packed and left, they carried the discipline with them from this compound. Health is a great issue in any country, in any city, even in any village. But for the people of Nakuru, these are the gates they dread to get through when they're sick. And this is the reason why. We got complaints from patients about the condition of this hospital, and the iStory team paid a visit, and what we found here left us amazed and sad. Our first encounter was at the casualty department, where we found this woman writhing in pain on the floor with no medical attention being given to her. The only person who seemed to care about her was this cleaner. A few minutes later, a nurse emerges and we hope she will assist, but sadly, she passes by without saying a word. The woman is not the only one suffering here. There are other people sleeping on benches, waiting for help that seems too close, yet too far. This man had brought a sick boy, and after waiting for more than an hour without help, they forcefully took the boy to the observation room. As this is going on, there is commotion at the emergency entrance. An ambulance drives in and one of the passengers rushes out and calls for help. It takes them more than 10 minutes to get a stretcher, and finally they decide to carry this young woman in their arms and rush her to the doctors inside. According to Medical Services Director Dr. Francis Kimani, the turnaround time from the time an emergency case is brought in to the point they see a doctor should not take more than 10 minutes.
Every emergency is usually handled according to its own merit.
First, we meet with this man who tells us he's been sitting in the sun the whole day after going to the washrooms, only for his legs to fail to take him back to the ward. He did not get any assistance, making us wonder what the role of a nurse is.
The nurse should make sure if the patient has a problem, answers to the patient, the call of the patient to hear the problem. If the problem it can be like turning, you turn. If the patient may have fallen, you pick up the patient and put him back to bed.
The patient tells us that if you don't have money, then you'd better stay home rather than be in this hospital.
Sasa kama mtu wako hana kitu kidogo, huwezi letewa chakula ndani. Hata hiyo maziwa lazima watoe kitu 20, 50 ndio uingiziwe chakula yako hapa.
We couldn't help but notice their diet, which is a mixture of maize and beans, better known as githeri for lunch and ugali for dinner.
Kuna mzee mwingine alikuwa hapa hana meno, hana nini. Sasa unakuta akiletewa hiyo githeri inabidi akae njaa hivi.
If in normal circumstances at home you are unable to eat githeri when you are very sick, we don't expect the sick people to eat githeri.
If you're in any hospital and you're not getting the service you deserve, please call the Ministry of Health on the following hotline numbers for assistance: 0722 34 6848 or 0722 73 0010 or 0731 330339. The iStory team will keep on exposing any hospital that does not accord patients the service they deserve. Michael Njenga, Citizen TV, Nakuru.